Hello and welcome back to the program. I am once again your host, Joe. Today we're going to continue with more Fallout New Vegas. Well, last we left off, I busted up a cannibal ring? Weird game, but sure. I got a nice outfit from the cannibals, so now I can look stylish. I talked... Oh, he's gone. Okay.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Yeah, that happens. These folks here, I talked them into not seeking revenge. Is that Yes Man over there? That's Yes Man.
Hi again. Can I help you with something else? There's a bunch. I think you should visit the other families on this strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel. Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself.
I know who you are.
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice. Very, very nice. Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That's one down, 4 to go. Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit. They go around in big suits of power armor and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots. Sorry if that was getting boring. Don't stay away too long.
I'm going to stay away too long. Okay. I sent Edie off to the casino. For reasons. Mostly because she's not sneaky, and I need to be sneaky. But my need to be sneaky is over, I believe. Gamora. So I should go into this blinding place. Hello, Victor. Just here to retrieve my robot.
Where to, partner?
I hate that I have to talk to him instead of using the elevator.
High roller, sweet.
Is the dog here? Like, I didn't lose progress on the dog, did I? I definitely appear to have lost progress on Cass, so that's a thing. Hello, Edie. Okay, seems like she will follow me. Oh, there's the dog. do I not have an option to pet the dog? What kind of game is
Where
this?
to, partner?
We're going to the casino. I've collected my robot. Okay, now that I have my robot does have a bunch of things on it that I wish to sell. Wow. This quest has me all over the place. Great Cons, Hidden Valley. That must be where the boomers are? But what I want to do is I want to go to the Gun Runners. Right there. Considering they have the most caps. Actually, I don't have that much to sell to them.
Welcome, sir, or...
Weird. Okay, well, here's that. Yeah, dress cane? I don't need that shit. Here's a silenced pistol that I don't particularly need either. I'm gonna keep that formal wear. I'm gonna keep the white glove stuff too. Dino toy. Huh. Okay, I did not have nearly as much to sell as I had originally thought. And your ammo situation is lacking. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just return back to my apartment, drop some stuff off. Where is my place? Gun headquarters, Cassidy Caravans, Allied... Gibson Scrapyard, Novak. I love that I have an actual, like... This apartment is just so much more accessible than the one in Vegas. I'm not even encumbered by picking up all that stuff. Huh. Fun. Braxo Cleaner. I'm going to keep the blank magazines for now, because I might make some more magazines. I don't know what the dino toy is for, but I picked it up. Egg timer, fission batteries, leaf blower, brace, scrap, sensors, tubing. Wonder glue, I need my wonder glue, actually. But I don't need the toy car. Okay. I'm keeping my clothes in here. Formal wear. Remember sunglasses. Caesar's armor. God, right, I did keep that stuff. I have a special spot for faction stuff, though, so I should keep the King's outfit. Yeah, I think I was putting faction stuff in here, along with a bonus leather armor just in case. Okay, where's all this extra weight I've got on me coming from? Oh. I have 13 pounds of sarsaparilla on me. And bonus Nuka-Cola. There we go. And in the miscellaneous, I'm pretty sure I have... Oh, I have a pre-war book. Those go in the suitcase. I have a basketball too. I'll drop that off in here somewhere. The dino toy will also get dropped off. Pre-war book. The blank magazines are also all in there. Dino toy. Basketball. Oh! You know what, that's good enough. And the basketball go up here. Perfect. What's my weight looking like? 156. Not so bad. Just gotta go to the workbench, where I will assemble some more magazines, because those have proven to be useful. I do not like that the workbench is very easy to accidentally steal from. I'll make a couple of fixin' things, sure. Survival. I don't have a whole lot of survival, so I'll make a couple of those too. Meeting people. And with that, I am out of the necessary ingredients to make more books. Because I don't have any more blank magazines. Still have some Wonder Glue, though. Okay, so I'll just drop those things off in my apartment. And then we'll think about where I'm going next. I mean, I suppose I do have a quest to go talk to the Brotherhood. I could do that, I suppose. I'm gonna save. Because, as is established good practice for playing this game, is to save often, because shit loves to crash. Where are we gonna go? Oh, right! The reason why I had the King's outfit is that if I'm repping a faction, then the Great Khans won't hate me? It seems... Yeah, let's, yeah, let's fast travel to Hidden Valley. I still have a pistol on, instead of a gun that will do things to things. Do I have radiation sickness? Is that going on? Oh, do I ever? Oh wow. Let's use some Radaway. There we go. We're back down to 0. Perfectly healthy. Okay, so this is Hidden Valley. It's hidden, but only in the sense that it is behind a bunch of scorpions. Hollowed out rock. There are quest markers fucking everywhere here. Okay, well this is definitely a bunker. Let's go into the Hidden Valley bunker. Oh, no wonder this marker's going everywhere. I've got the side bets selected instead of this. Find the patrol knight Lorenzo told you about to let the Brotherhood of Steel examine Edie. Apparently that is not right here. Oh, there's another bunker up that way. What the? Oh, then wait. How do I know that that bunker back there isn't the one I haven't been in? I don't know what I'm getting attacked by, but I'm gonna go ahead and... Anything? Alright, scorpions don't know how to use doors. Okay, this looks like the one that I have been in. Okay. Yes, this is definitely where I've been. Oh! What the... Okay, well, you crawled in there. I didn't ask you to crawl in there. Unlootable though. Grab these poison glands. They are valuable. And then I'm gonna... local map. Okay, well, let's, Wait, can I do that? I can do that. Okay, well, you know what? We're on episode 82? And I'm just figuring out how to place markers on the map. Oh, we're gamers over here, people. It's fine. Okay, let's see if this bunker is any better. Well...
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Well... This is awkward. They left my robot outside. Oh. Reunited.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me. Closely. Or you'll be shot.
Jesus, man. Okay.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth.
There was a door!
You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider, who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Okay, well, did it auto-equip my stuff? No, of course not. I'm... alright. There's a ranger that's taken up residence in a bunker, but don't leave the valley. Okay, I'm on a quest here, still in the dark. Alright, so where is... Hidden Valley extends that far south, huh? Okay, well, I can certainly understand why players who have who cut their teeth on the franchise with this series have a bit of a bad impression of the Brotherhood, because wow. Really? Alright, EDI, if my head blows up, go back and kill them all, please. This definitely feels like I've left Hidden Valley. God, the graphics are just, like, flickering, and it's making me nervous. You!
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Exactly what powder ganger scum would say. Any last words before I pull this trigger? Relax, little lady. Just pulling your leg. What can I do for you? Now, why would I do that? You see some powder gangers on the approach or something? You've seen that with your own 2 eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so, like, I played, back in the day, Fallout Tactics, which was the game that they did after Fallout 1 and 2. And it was, it played like Fallout 1 and 2, the isometric style, but it was, the combat in it was much more refined. So if you were a fan of the way that the games played, like, combat-wise, then that was, like, the game for you. If you were just looking for, if you were looking for, like, the same sort of open-world exploration, you know, pick the story as you go type thing from the first 2 Fallout games, then Tactics was not what you were looking for. But it was set in the Chicago area, originally. That was, like, where you start. You play just somebody who's being recruited to the Brotherhood. And just... they were like a separate branch of the Brotherhood that got separated during the migration from, like, one coast to the other. And so they just set up shop there. And they were like, our numbers are teeny tiny, we have to figure out a way to fix this. And so what they did was they started recruiting from various sources in the Wasteland.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, basically that Brotherhood was, it started out kind of shitty, and then as you played more and more, they got more and more tolerant, and, you know, if that's what you're familiar with, then that is a decent, I can understand, you know, that was my first impression of the Brotherhood of Steel, was this group that was unifying forces across the Wasteland.
Gone? Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test.
Oh!
He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy. What I wish to discuss with you can wait for once I get settled in the command room, outsider.
Alright. But yeah, so it was less like a we are getting all of the technology and like just hoarding it to be dicks, and more like it was very different. And there's a reason why they no longer consider that game canon, I suppose. I'm just going to follow him to his office. God, classic Brotherhood, great floor.
Where did you get that eyebot? I've never seen one modified quite like that.
That's right. There's a dude I'm supposed to be talking to about it, in fact. I assumed he would be out here somewhere. That doesn't look official. He's so slow! Move it! Move it! Come on. Am I to take from these that this floor raises and lowers? Oh yeah, okay.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Cool. Alright. Find the missing Brotherhood Patrol at Repcon HQ and retrieve their mission reports. Nellis AFB and Black Mountain.
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
Where did you get that eyebot? I've never seen one modified quite like that.
They are pressed by my goods.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter. and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I see.
What is it, Outsider? Yes, I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Yeah, okay. That's a door.
With their leader gone, the Legion will likely tear itself apart. It's what most violent tribal societies do.
Okay, well that's busted. Okay. Are you Ibsen?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. What? No, that's brilliant.
Technobabble.
Would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Oh boy. Okay, well, here we are at, Okay, I was sneaky, and let's put some points into repair. Sure. No. 1U and melee weapons. No, screw that. Another room repair, sure.
How may I assist you? Hello.
Hi. Boy, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but that also is a good place to leave off for now. Thank you for tuning in. I have once again been your host, Joe, and I will see you next time with more Fallout New Vegas.